Hallo, good morning everybody. Goedemorgen allemaal.
Hello, folks.
Dag lieve mensen.
Good morning. Hi.
Ja. Ja.
Yeah.
And here we are again.
Here we are again.
And
Cowtown, Canada.
Cowtown.
Cowtown, Canada. Wim, in case you're watching back, we haven't heard any Indonesian so far this morning. So,
Yeah.
what's the deal?
What's the deal? Oh yeah, here we have Selamat Pagi is here.
Selamat pagi, Yvonne, hello. And,
Hey, Paul and Yvonne back from holiday.
yes.
And Siep is back from holiday. Everybody's back from holiday.
Yeah, we haven't been on holiday in a while.
Every day is holiday.
Another day in paradise, as we say.
Another day in paradise,
Yeah.
guys. And you know we have everything except guests and money. But other than
that, we have everything.
We have everything.
Yeah, and the money we do have is in no small part thanks to you. So
Yes.
once again, thank you very much. Travel to Indonesia.
Telah tiba. Terima kasih kembali.
He's here, Wim. Usually you're the first.
Travel to Indonesia. Telah tiba. Yeah, it starts. That is absolutely a deal. That's absolutely true. Yeah.
Bali has opened.
Bali has opened, but yeah, everybody is very skeptical about the number of guests that will arrive on short notice, because well, especially Europeans, they don't book travel on very short travel notice. Let's say that. And then there is still the quarantine. There's a 5-day quarantine still. So if you go on a 1-week holiday and you have to stay 5 days on a place that you don't want to be,
who wants to do that?
Who wants to do that? So yeah. But
it's a start.
It's a start.
It's
a good sign.
So yeah, very welcome, guys, and thank you for your donations.
Yes, thank you very much.
So
yeah, we have. Well, last week we had Brendan. We had Brendan sing, and we had quite a number of very good comments on that. So people liked it.
Shark Guardian.
And it will have a nice spin-off, because I was teaching in the school this week, and I was discussing with Fitria and Steva about the presentation that Brendan is willing to give for the student of the school.
Some people maybe don't know who's Fitria and Steva.
I think most people know.
Yeah.
Fitria and Steva, they are both teachers in our school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fitria is actually somebody that is already very, very long, already 12 years in the school. Steva is relatively new. She's the teacher English, and she used to be a student in the school. So she went through all her studies on a scholarship through our foundation, and she's now back and is teaching in the school. So it's really nice.
Yeah.
And well, another nice thing is that a former guest, the name of Brigitte Hogendoorn, she is a teacher in a school in Holland, and she and her team have offered to do a project together with our school, and that will be an exchange program. So some of the students from Holland will come to our area, and they invite some of the students from our school to come to Holland.
Nice.
That will be so cool. But they have to do something for it. There will be a contest about who will speak English the best. So the idea is that Brendan will talk to them, to talk to both groups, and do one small presentation, and then give them a couple of points to debate upon. And
I think that's a great plan.
I think that will work beautifully.
Yeah.
It's great for the Sharks.
It is.
And the Dutch youth, they can vote on the Guardian page.
Shark Guardian
page, and yeah, it will be fun. I think that will be a good idea.
And Wim says he already registered. That's perfect, and he's spreading the word. And hello, Graham, Josine. Hello, guys. And Anik, good morning, and you're very welcome. So, yeah, in the meantime, a lot has been happening here.
Yeah, so last week we didn't have an update. I even had a bad comment of my son. Why no update?
Yeah,
which is actually fun.
it's great to hear
nice,
because
so
we
that-
always feel like, shall we do another update?
Or
People
is
might
it
get bored of
boring?
it.
Yeah.
And then we have to remind ourselves, yeah, we're not a production studio. We only have the content that we have.
Yeah, we are your coffee entertainers.
Hopefully, hopefully entertainers.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's.
Yeah.
We're by no means the influencers that we're not aspiring to be that at all.
No.
But
unless,
it's really
unless everything fails, what we're doing, and then we go and approach a television studio.
yeah. No,
and,
but
have a new career.
we do try to keep it interesting for you. And yeah, if there's no diving, there's no diving. And if we do go diving, we would love to show it to you, of course, because yeah, we miss that most of all, diving with you guys.
Yep.
So, but yeah, a lot's been happening last week. Can you give a quick recap on everything that happened here?
Yeah, I can. Well, one of the more or less not so positive things was that my two guys that are putting tiles, they didn't show up. They both took another job in between, and one didn't show up for 2 weeks and the other one for 1 week. Yeah, they had to do something with the church and put tiles in the house for the figure, and so that came before. That came first. So we are running a little bit behind in the tiling part, but on the painting part we went really good.
Yeah.
And the roof on the spa, and one of the bigger projects that have started is accommodation, which is really good, because yeah, we hope that you will come, all of you come in
Yes.
April. Yeah, as soon as you can come, please come in April.
Yeah, of course. I think everybody's dying to go.
No, don't die.
No, it's an expression.
Okay.
No, please don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's not
No.
fun.
But yeah, come soon.
Yes.
April.
Yeah. So shall we start
Yeah.
the video and take a look at the premises? And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
let's take a look what's been happening.
So we do our little walk, and that was for me the third time today. It really keeps me fit. And one of the nice things that was happening today is that finally they're putting the how do you say that?
In the wall?
In the walls.
The-
How do you, the fences, gates, or what is it?
I think they're
Decoration?
frames.
Frames? Well, whatever.
Frames?
You decide what it is.
Okay. And oh, by the way, thank you, Philip. Easy going and fun video format, and yet educational. And, April 1st?
Yes, and it's not a joke.
It's not a joke, Axel.
No, it's not a joke. It's we're bloody serious.
That would be nice, Graham.
Oh, I want so as many as possible people to come in April.
Yeah.
Hey, look how gorgeous my
Let
wall
me just
looks
point
like.
that back. That looks.
Looks really a little bit Asian.
Yeah,
and
very.
it looks the finishing touch on the wall.
Yeah.
And next week, I'm going to try to put a couple of night shots as well, because we're really busy with figuring out how to lighten up the place at night. And so I've made some plans with Frans.
Okay. And what's he going to start on?
Well, he's now pulling all the cables down.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of work going on which you can't see, and there's a lot of money disappearing under the ground, right? Cables, pipes,
Yeah.
everything, because everything must come from the road. Our water is being pumped up first to 2 big basins, and then it runs down again. It sounds strange, but this is in case that where the well runs dry. And then we have to supply water through these two big holding tanks.
Yeah.
And it will run down on the natural way, because there is a 2 atmosphere difference in water pressure.
Mhm.
And so even when we don't have electricity, we still have water in all the rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's now been 2 weeks. It hasn't been raining one drop.
No, it's
Right?
very, very hot and very, very dry.
Yeah.
And it has advantages. There is less péché, mud.
Uh-huh.
And here we didn't meet the deadline. There's no soft opening of the restaurant this week,
Mhm.
but things are getting better. Although we have one terrorist going through the resort, which is Linja.
This one.
Yes, who found it really necessary to first step into a bucket of orange paint and then
She stepped into it.
Yes, she did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she had orange legs.
Oh, bless her.
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
But,
anyway,
I mean, it's looking
it looks great.
beautiful.
And there will be another shot with the stairs on it.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a challenge for Epping, because he had the stairs were not all the same size, so we had to size them up.
Oh, wow.
And so there, the top is tiles, and then the front, the scop boards,
Mhm.
they will be wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit easier to work with if it's wood
Yes.
in the front of
Yeah.
the steps.
Yeah, and then our restaurant looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah,
It looks hot.
it looks hot, right? Yes.
Yeah.
The floor will be polished
Mhm.
this upcoming week. The pizza oven has been heated up today for the first time,
Both inside and outside.
inside and outside.
Mhm.
It looks great. They made a nice pipe with
Yeah.
a bend, but doesn't matter. Looks pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
It needs still some little doors and a few shelves here and there, but the main stuff is finished,
Yeah.
and it looks fantastic. I think I need some more little lights.
Mm. And I think if I were to choose my favorite spot, once everything is in place and the
Yeah.
furniture is there, it's going to be that corner over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Well,
that.
that's for live music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if there's no band playing, then maybe you
then-
can sit there,
Yeah.
slightly elevated.
Yes, overlooking everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking fantastic.
Yeah, I hope everybody agrees with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Philip.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. We agree. Oops, so let's take a look at the kitchen.
Yeah. So the kitchen is complete. This week I bought 2 big exhausts, because strangely enough I bought 2 exhaust hoods without an engine, so I had to buy engines
Yeah.
and we have to figure out how to put them in.
So last week we bought these 2 big fans.
Yes,
Powerful.
those 2. Yeah, and they have to be put into these holes in the ceiling.
Mm.
So next week also, the tiling, everything is finished in the kitchen. The roasters are in, waiting for the exhaust hoods to be installed, and then everything else can be installed and it will be finished.
And here you are having a chat with our chef.
So the exhaust engines and the boiler for hot water, washing the dishes with hot water, will be on the roof.
Mr. Positive.
Mr. Positive, he is amazing.
Yeah.
He and his team are painting everything, cleaning up, making the resort look like a resort. Because
Yes.
yeah, there's still a lot of construction going on.
Yeah.
And here we switched cameras.
Very sneaky.
Very sneaky. And you have been doing a really nice job, huh?
I'm having a great time, actually.
Yes,
I'm doing a lot of
actually.
painting as well, and painting.
Make it really, really exclusive, our place, right?
But yeah, it's fun to be to do it. You know, anybody who knows me knows that I like to be creative, and I'm really enjoying. I'm enjoying the fact that you allow me to put my stuff up on the walls.
Yeah, and
It's been a while.
and it's really fun to discuss it together and make decisions.
Yeah.
And then this is amazing.
So yeah, this will be
a Zen tarsier.
a Zen tarsier. Yeah. So yeah, it's nice to do these little projects and get lost into painting.
Yep.
It's a great activity.
And the spa is coming along now.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. And so this is the reception area of the spa.
Yeah. So we chose to have the background orange, or it's actually a little less orangey than it looks on the video, but this is the color that comes back in some of the tiles. This will be the office.
Graham says Talassa's answer to Banksy.
Well, I hope you get rich.
Let's sell it.
And then these will be the toilets, the little hallway to get back to your changing room if we are very busy.
Hi, Charlie.
To avoid queues. And these are the changing rooms. And they still need styling, but I explained already.
So these will be tiled, correct?
Yes. Our tilers were absent. And the two treatment rooms, there's still one room now, but there will be a division wall in there.
Yeah.
And then, for this week, for the past 2 days, everybody was very excited by something that Umbu was doing. Umbu is our very skilled carpenter. And that's true.
Thank you.
And he made this reception desk, and I love it.
Nice.
It is beautiful. We had these really, really big pieces of wood that I bought actually for very little money.
It's very different from your original idea, huh?
It is actually, but no, I had actually this idea.
Okay.
But Umbu is somebody that really likes creative.
Yeah.
But he has to do things, practical things like making doors or window sills or something like that. And now he can be creative as well, and he loves that.
Yeah.
So
he's a real craftsman.
Yes, and then he's very proud of what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then we walked down
the old road down,
and by now you know the road going down. Yep, and you can see that on the left side the grass it's really dry, looks dry. Yeah, 3 weeks, not a drop of rain, and though we do water all the new plants, we don't have enough water to do the whole land. So you can. It's always something. Yeah, we had months of everyday rain.
You can't take anything for granted.
No, nothing.
No, so expect the unexpected.
Exactly. The only thing is I don't have a mud pool in my house because of my sweet dog.
Oh yeah, I remember the floor downstairs.
Yes. Yeah.
Covered in mud.
Yes.
But still, bless her.
Bless her. I'm very happy with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are walking down, and you see it's so beautiful and so green, and it's like a walk in the park. Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Albert. And Aniek, not too much light at night. It will be bad for the tarsiers.
That's true. That's true. We will keep it very, very,
very subtle.
Very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not walking very fast because this road is a little bit broken because of the heavy traffic going up and down with all kinds of building materials. So I have to.
That needs to be fixed up later.
That will be, but after all the heavy traffic has stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love this piece of the land. I love the trees, and look at this beautiful yellow bamboo. right? Sometimes you just have to look up.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just imagine just hanging out somewhere in our garden
Yeah.
in a recliner with a cold drink,
Yeah.
and then you close your eyes, just
And you
listen to
hear
the
the
sounds of the
birds
forest.
and the birds
Mhm.
and the cicadas.
Yeah. Thank you, Christine, for sure. And so here we approach the pool.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot has changed
No,
since
so
last
we
week.
we don't do the poll this
Yeah.
day today. But what they did do is they cleaned up the terrace, which surprised me, and they cleaned up the bar. And I think I know why. Because although not everything goes as planned, we did plan to do a soft opening.
Hmm.
There will be some kind of a party on Monday, and we document it for you.
Okay. Okay.
A little bit of a party. And like I said, one new big project has started. I don't know if you remember from one of the former streams that we showed you the villas and all the burned woods.
Yeah, looking very sad.
And the burned cables and things
Mhm.
like that. And Jacob and his team have started with renovating and rebuilding the villas. So all the wooden beams have been burned out of their foundation.
Oh, they burnt it out.
Yes.
Nice.
And have been replaced with concrete pillars.
Hmm.
So here you see them, tiang in Indonesian,
Hmm.
betul Axel.
Hari jadi.
And then, next week they will start with what they call the ring balok, which is the concrete ring that keeps everything together. Very important. So the walls are not falling over. They're building small walls in the villa on the left side, so it looks similar as the one in the right side, because the one on the right side was finished.
Yeah.
And Frans is busy with pulling electricity down, and we have been discussing the light plan for where to put electricity plugs and switches and things like that.
Hmm.
Nothing happening yet in the bathroom. That's too early yet. But construction-wise, there's a very fast progress in 1 week. Yeah.
It feels. How do you feel that finally the work on the villas has started?
Good.
Yeah.
That in general, I feel good about it.
Hmm.
I'm also really scared
Yeah.
because it's expenses are very high.
Yeah.
It's very expensive, but it's the only way.
Yeah.
So we have to do it.
No turning back.
There's no turning back, guys. So we'll see.
And of course the one of the more important side effects is that you're able to provide people with a job.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That is actually what we're doing,
Yeah.
and building at the same time. So it has double meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christine says photographers love PowerPoints.
Yes, you will have plenty of PowerPoints. I love PowerPoints too. You cannot have too many of them. Yep.
Oh, impressive trick there.
Yeah, can you go there?
Let's just wind that back a little bit.
Yeah, she was very nervous when I walked over the plank.
So you're walking the plank across the water.
Yep. Okay. Go slow.
Yeah. Wait, should I go back more?
No.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Here it is. Yeah. So, you see the plank there. So I'm walking the plank, and Linja doesn't. She follows me everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the plank is only 20 centimeters wide. So that makes her very nervous. So if you listen very carefully, you hear her cry.
Kom maar.
And then she walks the plank. Yeah.
Well done. Very impressive. That's awesome.
Yeah. And you know what? I taught her to walk through a car tire this week. So I'm going to to encourage that a little bit more. When you see those contests,
dog
called dog
shows.
shows,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
climb over things
Yeah.
and jump on things. And maybe I will do that with her. She loves it.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
for a shape.
Yep. So this is the other villa. Don't get distracted by the gates because or the fences because you won't see them later on. We will cover them with beautiful flowers.
Yeah, everything will be overgrown.
And then, yep. And then looking at those steps, this is also something that I was thinking about this week because we need a lot of little paths going up, not only the roads, but from the villas going up, from the bungalows going up, and thinking about how to do that and how to put lights in there and to make sure that it looks pretty, but it's also practical and
Yeah.
people don't stumble over all kinds of stuff.
10 points for the dog training. Yeah, just another look here at the garden next to the pool.
And yes, Yvonne, and the green the green stuff is water. There's a lot of
It's watercress.
it's watercress on top,
Yeah.
but that one I have another plan with that water. There will still be water, but we will put beautiful uh, plants in there, like lotus and water lilies.
Yeah.
But it needs to be cleaned first, and I want to make an island in there. And that island, for the people that stay in the villa, you can get out of your room and then sit on that little island with some fountains and things like that. So it will be very pretty. And no problems with mosquitoes because the water is running. There will be a waterfall and the water is circulating. And with the koi and the goldfish that I want to put in there, they will eat all the mosquito larvae.
Oh.
So there will be no mosquitoes there.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice. And then here we're slowly ascending back to the top.
Oh, I like it. This was a little experiment to keep the camera very low.
You're thinking like a camera woman.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
just in case.
Thinking in shots.
Nah, I mean thinking about my next career then.
Yeah.
If I fail in this.
Yeah.
So just in case. And then I went back actually to the lobby, and there I met Umbo, and we were discussing the desk for the reception.
Yeah. And next to a builder. Hi, good morning, Ed. It's nice of you to join. He said he slept through his alarm clock.
Uh-oh.
That's nice that he set his alarm clock for us.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Next to a builder, you're an ecologist.
Well, I have to fight here to stay an ecologist. And now I found out that the guys threw a lot of the rubble over the fence. So out of sight, out of mind. No, they can pick it up again.
You have to clean up after yourself and do it responsibly.
Yeah, we have to do a lot of cleanup, and there is a place for everything. There's a place for rubble as well.
Yeah.
So this is our beautiful, absolutely gorgeous reception desk, and Umbo is so proud of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great.
So we have Umbo and me. We have been discussing art for the walls, lights for the rooms, and he's going to make everything. And I said, for every new item that you can make, you can also make one for yourself. And he was really, really pleased with that. So
awesome. So yeah, that's another great update, and another week without you guys.
We stop saying that.
But it's still true.
It's still true. But if you can come in April, right?
That would be great.
To be very honest, we are dying. We're not dying, but we really, really want to see you. That's number one. But second, then we also need the money
Yeah,
by that time.
that's the
Yeah, it's
reality
really,
that we're
the
facing.
reality.
So it's
The sooner we can have you here for an awesome holiday, the better it is for all of us, for our mental state, for the surviving.
because it is challenging.
Yes.
And I'm sure many of you must be aware of this as well, but especially for us living in a country that is very dependent on tourism, it's a challenge. But yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We're still here.
We're still
and
here.
We plan to stay here.
And we still have more than 31 people here working. Right?
But yeah, it takes a lot of mental energy to do it.
Yes. Just don't think. I'm blonde, so it's not so difficult. Just stop thinking. Just do.
But I'm dark blonde.
Yeah. So you do the thinking. It's okay.
No, but it's nice to do. You're right. It's nice to do and to stay active and to So we like the fact that you guys like our updates. And Eden says a nice question. Bali's open, so how about a ticket from there to Manado?
Theoretically, that should be possible. There are flights from Bali to Manado. There's still that you have to go 5 days in quarantine in Bali before you're allowed to fly, and you still have to go all through these PCR tests and all things. Even if you have been vaccinated, you still have to go and do that.
Yeah.
And we don't have accommodation yet. That's another thing.
No,
we're not open yet for accommodation.
It needs to be finished.
We're not finished yet.
No. So yeah.
Axel has a solution as well.
Don't think, drink. Cheers, Axel. Or as Fendi always says, if you have a problem, just eat.
Yeah.
Hi, Dennis. Thanks, man.
Hi, Dan.
And that's the update. Actually,
so,
it's a short one today.
It's half an hour.
Yeah.
35 minutes. Thanks.
Short but sweet.
Yeah, short but sweet. Yeah, and other than that, there is not much to say. There's, like I said last week, I made a decision that we open on the 1st of April.
Still feel good about it?
Yes, I do actually. Although, of course, if I hear that Bali is opening up and that I see all these messages passing by and I start doubting myself, but then the reality is, guys, that if we have to open up for 1 or 2 guests, I cannot do that. We can't do that because that will be simply too expensive. Because I have to call all the staff back. We have to get our provisions in, and 1 or 2 guests honestly don't pay for the operational expenses. And it breaks my heart saying that, but it's the reality. And it's not only for me like that, it will be for every other company. For every other company. We just can't open for 1 or 2 people. It's not doable. And then that money is desperately needed to finalize what we are doing right now. So I feel sometimes like a juggler. Yeah, I can imagine. I have to juggle decisions, money, activities, building, everything. That is no, there's no direct flights. You have a stopover in Makassar.
Yeah, and as you can see, also the airlines are suffering.
Yes, and who told me that? There was somebody that said that there was a flight, Singapore Airlines, from Amsterdam to
from
Singapore.
From Amsterdam, no, from Singapore to Amsterdam, and there were 20 passengers.
12.
Oh, I read somewhere 20.
Oh well, anyway.
Still, that's a ridiculous number.
A ridiculous number.
So, Yes, thank you, Michael. And yes, Paul, there's a lot of vaccination
A
going on.
lot, yeah.
As a matter of fact, we were in the mall last week. There were vaccination spots there in the churches,
In the mosques,
yeah,
in everywhere.
everywhere that can be considered a community center.
Yes,
you will find
the
vaccinations.
Kantor Lura, the Puskesmas, which is the small local hospitals, everywhere
Yeah.
is
Even here, the village nearby, because every morning you hear the local mayor going on the PA system and saying "Selamat pagi" and please remember you can get vaccinated here and here and here and make
Yeah.
sure you join. So yeah, it's I think that's coming along quite well. In terms of numbers, I don't know.
No,
Because
they're not so open. But we were talking about it. We had I was at a building shop, a big building shop in Manado this week to buy supplies, and I know the owner. And when I need something, I'm planning to spend a lot of money. I call him before because he has to give me a discount. He knows. He knows that, so he comes to chat, and he was telling us um, that he is doing he's testing all his stuff, and he had 100 employees in only that shop, and he has 4 or something like that. Every week they are testing all their stuff, and about 30% of their staff was testing positive. Um, which and he considers that an average, a 30%, which means they're not all of them are sick.
no,
Some of them are absolutely not sick,
no symptoms at all.
not symptoms at all, but they test positive.
Mhm.
And then we were talking about here, where we have approximately 30 people hanging out every day, and we were counting how many people got sick, and some of them are not going to the doctor to be tested, but we suspect them to have them COVID, and it's also about 30%. So I think a lot of people had COVID but don't know about it because they haven't been tested. They stayed at home because they felt sick.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of rumors. There are no reports of people dying from COVID or big.
In the beginning, there were the hospitals were kind of overflowing.
Yeah.
That was like more than a year ago.
Yes.
But now I don't really notice it at all. I don't notice.
No.
So, no.
No, I think that it's very safe at the moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, everybody's still walking around with mouth shields or with masks, and they're still measuring your temperature.
Yeah.
But
it's become
overall,
routine.
it becomes routine, and yeah, like they say here, it's a new normal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's kind of normal.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of normal.
But it would be more normal with you, right? Hi, Flip.
Hi, Flip.
Thanks for joining us. And yeah, Siep says he thinks it's a good decision to open up in April.
Thank you very much, Siep. I really need that kind of comments, because it's hard as it is to make decisions. I still always doubt if it's the right one.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, but you have to make a decision sometime, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm. And everyone else, yeah, enjoy your surprise.
Yes.
It's very nice to see. What else?
Yeah. For those who speak English and don't know what kind of surprise we're talking about, just wait and see.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, too right.
Yep.
I agree, Ernst.
Well, you know, Ernst, we're all building with our own people. The cooks, the housekeepers, the gardeners, the electricians, everybody is Thalassa.
Mm-hmm.
except the people that put the tiles.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like outsourced work.
That is outsourced.
That's simply because you don't have that kind of expertise.
No, well, one of those two people
Mhm.
used to work for me,
Right.
and the other one has put the tiles here in my house before.
Yeah. So Annick says nice videos until April. Thanks.
Oh, absolute, Annick, we will continue until April at least.
Yes, we will. Yeah. No, that's so positive. I don't even know. Philip. Yeah.
Yeah. And my instinct says that April will be okay.
It would be nice.
I don't know. It's not based on anything, but it's my instinct says that April
Yeah.
will be good.
Daphne, your daughter is here. She says you guys are doing great, and I think it's a very smart plan to move or to open in April. I hope I can be there when you
Wow,
open.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, Daphne, I can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
It would be awesome. And no.
Thanks, Paul. Really fun.
And
Ernst, what do you mean with N?
well, and to you as well, Ernst.
What does it mean? Hmm?
And Flip has some Garuda update here. He says Garuda will fly 3 times a week to Indonesia starting on March.
You see, there you go. There you go. Direct through Jakarta, and from Jakarta, direct flight to Manado.
Mm.
Yep, and for sure they will have awesome offers.
Yeah.
Because also they're also suffering, and so if and when Duikvaker is taking place, and I don't know if I can be there, but if I cannot be there, for sure Paula and Yvonne will be there. I think so. I think so.
Slip of the finger.
Oh, slip of the finger.
Okay.
But then we will try to work together with some travel partners and make some awesome packages for everybody. Yeah. Yvonne, we will be there. If the show will take place, we will be on Duikvaker.
Yeah.
It will be the only show we will be doing that year, or that spring.
Next to Scuba Digital, which has been moved to April.
Yeah, but that's a digital.
Yeah, that's online.
Online.
Yeah.
But as a physical dive show, that is the only one I will be doing. Maybe I will walk the floor in Germany, but I'm not 100% sure yet. It depends.
Paul and Yvonne are there.
And I am not 100% sure yet whether I can leave here, because it will depend on what the state of the building process is. It needs my personal attention every single day, except on Sundays. And I'm not sure. I have to make choices.
Yeah.
And we see each other now here live every week. So you know more about the company than any other person that is not watching our stream.
Yeah. And Wim says you've got a fantastic team.
Yes.
And they're very multi-talented, and give them a compliment.
I never stop doing that.
Yeah. And Josine has interesting news. You can already get tickets for Duikvaker, which is the Dutch dive show, for those who don't know. They are assuming to run a live event.
Yep.
And Josine has tickets. So that's great.
Mantap.
So then we'll see you there. And we want to come to Manado with multiple people.
Perfect, Yvonne. Perfect.
And Graham, well done, and stick to your guns about the April opening.
Love you, Graham.
Love you back, sir.
How's the moving house going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. Yeah, like Arjen always says, that's his text. We miss you all, and we do. But we have time. I'm really, really trying very hard to make something really special here, something beautiful. And it gets along. It comes along.
Yeah. So
Next week more tiles. Oh, by the way, I bought beautiful tiles for the spa. Really beautiful. I walked into the store, I looked at the tiles, and I was like, yes, that one.
Oh yeah. So we'll
that
show
one,
that next week.
That one next
Yeah.
week,
Okay.
and then they're on the floor
Okay.
already.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the floating torsius.
With the floating tertius, yeah. Zen.
Jurgen, wow, that is wow.
Oh wow!
Thanks a lot. It's
Thank you.
that's very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Philip. All right, Anita, take care. We hope to see you in May as well.
Now we have 40 funnels.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
And thank you, Albert, and you're welcome. And see you next time. So yeah, I think let's have everybody enjoy their weekend.
Yes, guys, really nice that you have been looking at our updates again. 28 people right now online. It's amazing. And this was stream number 72. We're pretty good at that now, right?
Yeah.
So we keep on doing this. Next week update will be awesome as well, I think, because there's a lot of things going on in the upcoming week. A lot of tiling, which always makes a difference. I hope we get some ceilings in the spa.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some awesome stuff as well. I bought massage tables and things like that.
Yep.
So it will be good. Next week, next week's update will be awesome as well.
Looking forward to it.
Hey guys, have a very nice weekend.
Definitely, and take care of each other. And
love from us.
Definitely, and we hope to see you soon. Yeah, they do it like this.
They do it like this. Okay.
On your heart.
Oh.
And we can do it together.
Anyway. Are we getting mailig?
Yes, now it's getting flauw.
Yes.
Everyone, take care.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.